And so you say, oh, I love God. I love God. However, when it comes to tangible things that have high value, you protect. You put multiple different forms of protection around it to protect it. You go out of your way to put it in a safety deposit box, or to put it in a closed in plastic case and then put it into the safety deposit box or a safe somewhere, or you go out your way to find a good place to hide it where nobody will look. You go out of your way to make sure and ensure that this thing of high value is protected. However, if we are made in the image of God and we love God, wouldn't we go out of our way to protect the image of God that we are made in as well? Wouldn't we go to the extra extremes to protect the God in us from the outside threats at the same high energy and the same critical thinking on different forms of protection that we put on things that we consider to be antique or that has high value, or insurance on these things, so just in case something happens, at least we can replace it, or in some cases things that cannot be replaced. Things that cannot be replaced. So if you're allowing these things to happen to you, would it be irrational or illogical to also have the perspective of, if I'm allowing it to happen to me, I'm allowing it to happen to the God in me? And if you looked at it from that perspective, that the betrayal, the disrespect, the diminishing of, the minimizing, the disregard, the alienation, the abandonment, the neglect that we allow to be inflicted upon us, because nobody can do anything to us, only if we allow them access to us to subject us to it. We have to allow them access to us in order for them to subject us to these forms of abuse. So the moment that we say access is granted, aren't we giving them permission to inflict these type of violations and abuse? And every time that we allow them to come back after forgiving them, or they apologize, to do it again by giving them access to us, aren't we sending the message that what they did wasn't that extreme for them to no longer have access granted? And if they're doing it to us, would it be safe to say that we're also allowing them to do it to the God, G-O-D, in us? What would that look like if we viewed